Deceptively simple. Insanely fun. That's how Blizzard describes its new game. Hearthstone. Heroes of Warcraft is a collectible card game with settings and characters based on the ever-popular World of Warcraft game. While the game was released in March 2014, the extended beta testing period made sure the game was highly anticipated by Blizzard fans worldwide. Nowadays, the game can be downloaded and played for free at battle.net and is available in PC, Mac, and iPad. Personally, I found the game challenging and mentally stimulating as it requires me to think ahead and anticipate the opponent's move. You will understand what I mean when you start playing the game and you consider its objective, hero classes, game cards, and gameplay. Objective of the game. Unlike in WoW where you can play with multiple players at a time, Hearthstone is a head-to-head, turn-based strategy game. Each player begins with 30 health and with a deck composed of 30 cards. The objective of the game is simple. Drain the opponent's health to zero before the opponent drains yours. To do this, you will need to choose your hero class, and with each class comes unique hero power minions and spells. For me, the interactions of these three factors make the game very interesting. Heroes and classes. Malfurion Stormrage Druid. Malfurion's specialty comes from spells that enchant and improve minions' attack and health. The Druid's power is Shapeshift, giving Malfurion +1 attack and +1 armor until the end of turn. Rexxar Hunter. Rexxar uses beasts as his primary form of damage, while using traps and secrets to counter enemy minions. His steady shot deals 2 damage to enemy hero. Jaina Proudmoore Mage. I like Jaina because of her array of spells that can be used to damage enemy hero or eliminate enemy minions. She uses Fire Blast to deal 1 damage to a chosen minion or to enemy hero. Uther the Lightbringer Paladin. Uther has a host of strong minions, and he uses spells to limit the opponent's minion on the board. For his hero power, Uther can summon a 1/1 silver hand, recruit every turn. Anduin Priest. I am not fond of playing against Anduin because of his healing and direct damage spells. Don't ever think the game is over with Anduin, because he can always use his lesser heal power to restore 2 health points to a minion or to himself. Valir Sanguina Rogue. I found that rogues are difficult to deal with early in the game because of cheap mana spells and minions. The combination of the two, along with her dagger mastery that equips a half weapon, makes her a formidable foe. Thrall Shaman. Thrall uses totems as his hero power. These totems can either have a certain skill or can affect minions in play. Be wary of Thrall's access to cards with overload, as it allows him to cast powerful spells at a lower cost at the expense of reduced available mana next turn. Gudin Warlock. I always have my guard up when battling against Gudin because of cheap minions with battle pre-ability and powerful direct damage spells. His hero power, Life Tap, is unique, allowing him to draw a card and take 2 damage. Gyrish Hellscream Warrior. Gyrish is my favorite because I am never out of the game with his armor up. Hero power. This skill gives Gyrish 2 armor each turn that can be stacked indefinitely. With his armor in place, Gyrish uses weapons and quick to attack minions to directly damage enemy hero or minions. Game cards. Minions. Minions are the creatures of the game that can be summoned on the board. At the top left side of the card is the minion's casting cost. You can find the minion's attack at the bottom left corner of the card, while its health at the bottom right corner. A minion's attack is the damage dealt, while its health indicates the damage it can take. For example, I have chosen to use a 2 seconds raid leader to attack a half gold Shire Footman. In this skirmish, the gold Shire Footman is buried while my raid leader gets to live to see another turn. There are minions that possess certain skills that can affect the dynamics of the game. Skills like Battle Pre, Charge, Taunt, Summon, etc. make the game challenging and interesting at the same time. Spells. Spell cards are powerful, game-changing cards that can only be used once. Spells differ for each class. Each spell may bring about unique effects, deal direct damage, or both. Gameplay. At the beginning of the game, the computer randomly chooses who goes first. The one who goes first starts with 3 cards. The other player is awarded a coin, which grants 1 free mana for 1 turn along with 4 other cards. Each player begins with 1 mana crystal, and all the initial cards drawn can be replaced. At the beginning of a new turn, mana crystals are refilled and increased by 1. Once a player fills the bar with 10 mana crystals, no more mana crystals can be added. Simultaneous with the refilling of mana crystals, a player draws 1 card from the deck. After this phase, the player is free to cast spells, summon minions, and attack the opponent until the end of turn. This process is repeated until one hero loses all health or decides to concede. Although I have never experienced it, there's a possibility for a game to end in a draw. Conclusion. From the looks of it, the game is deceptively simple, but until you have actually played and learned the game, you will never know how insanely fun it can be. I have my own share of nights spent playing Hearthstone, and I don't think I'll be stopping anytime soon. The game's objective, hero classes, game cards, and gameplay all contribute in making the game challenging and mentally stimulating.